Hello. Welcome to Curioverse, the channel where curiosity meets the universe. In this video, we will explore some of the most inaccessible places on Earth, remote islands, deserts, and other locations that are hard to reach or even impossible to visit. Have you ever wondered what these places look like and why they are so isolated from the rest of the world? Let's find out together. The first place we will visit is Point Nemo, also known as the oceanic pole of inaccessibility. This is the point in the ocean that is farthest from any land, located in the South Pacific Ocean. Point Nemo is about 2,688 kilometers away from the nearest islands, which are Ducie Island, Motu Nui, and Maher Island. To put that in perspective, that's about the same distance as from New York to Los Angeles. Point Nemo is so remote that the closest humans to it are often astronauts on the International Space Station, which orbits at an altitude of about 400 kilometers above the Earth. Point Nemo is not a place you can visit easily, as it requires a long and expensive boat trip. And even if you get there, there is not much to see, except for water and maybe some marine life. Point Nemo is also a graveyard for satellites, as many space agencies use it as a target to crash their old spacecrafts when they are no longer needed. The next stop is Surtsey, a volcanic island off the southern coast of Iceland. Surtsey was formed from volcanic eruptions that occurred between 1963 and 1967, and it is one of the youngest islands in the world. Surtsey is a natural laboratory for scientists who want to study how life colonizes a new land. The island is home to various plants, animals, and microorganisms that have arrived there by wind, sea, or birds. Surtsey is strictly protected by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, and only authorized researchers are allowed to visit it. No tourists or journalists are permitted on the island, and even the scientists have to follow strict rules to avoid contaminating or disturbing the natural processes. Now let's travel to Africa, where we find the southern Namib, part of the Namib Desert. This is one of the oldest and driest deserts in the world, with an average annual rainfall of less than 10 millimeters. The southern Namib is largely unexplored, as it has very little vegetation and wildlife. The desert is dominated by huge sand dunes that can reach up to 300 meters high, some of which are among the largest in the world. The southern Namib is also home to some unique phenomena, such as fairy circles and milky seas. Fairy circles are circular patches of bare soil surrounded by grass that appear in regular patterns across the desert floor. Their origin is still debated by scientists, but some possible explanations include termites, plants, or gas emissions. Milky seas are rare events where the ocean surface glows with a blue-green light at night. This is caused by bioluminescent bacteria that produce light when they are disturbed by waves or currents. Finally, let's meet Pitcairn Island, a tiny island in the South Pacific Ocean that belongs to the United Kingdom. Pitcairn Island is best known for being the final destination of the mutineers of HMS Bounty in 1790, who settled there with some Tahitian companions after fleeing from British justice. Pitcairn Island is one of the most isolated inhabited places on Earth, with a population of about 50 people who are mostly descendants of the original mutineers. The island has no airport or harbor, and can only be reached by a long boat ride from New Zealand or French Polynesia. The island has a rugged terrain and a subtropical climate, and its main attractions include historical sites related to the Bounty saga, such as Fletcher Christian's Cave and John Adams' grave. These were some of the most inaccessible places on Earth, but there are many others that challenge our curiosity and imagination. If you like this video, leave your like and subscribe to Curioverse channel, where curiosity meets the universe. See you next time.